Keep the questions coming. Oh, I didn't say hello yet. Man, what is this? It's like all of a sudden, hi, how are you today? Good, me, I'm fine. Thank you for asking too. Funny, I wear the same shirt in every video, because I film them sometimes all in one block. Or I might just own one shirt. If you know the answer to that question, go to my website, davidwygant.com, and the question of the day is, and if you get it right, you get a free 10-minute consultation call with one of my team members. Do I own one shirt, or were these all filmed in one day in one place? It is so easy, but then again, it may not. It might be a trick question. Anyway, we've got a great question coming. How do I know it's a great question? Well, because I got to spend the entire weekend with her. Not in the way that I could have spent the entire weekend with her, but in another way, in a man-woman kind of way. As in a man-woman kind of way, just kind of having fun, man-woman kind of way. Get out of the gutter right now, okay? My God, men and women can spend a weekend together without doing the horizontal bump, though there's nothing wrong with that too, okay? But she's not emotionally ready for any horizontal bump quite yet. Her body might be ready, her mind's kind of might be ready, but there's just a part of her that's not ready called the heart. And when the heart's not ready, you shouldn't be doing any horizontal bump at all. As a matter of fact, as beautiful as she is, any of you guys watching this right now, she's even prettier in person, okay? But she's just like, do not enter right now. It's like she's a one-way street right now, and there's a yield sign around there. She's basically like a cul-de-sac. You go around in circles with her. She ain't ready, but let me tell you something. When she is ready, she is going to be an absolute fucking terror, like unreal. Like the guy that, when you finally let go of all the things that you're letting go, that guy, oh my God, he better have a lot of water to drink and better have just a high sex drive. And he better be able to handle you, because you are going to be an absolute dynamo. So anyway, you got a question for me?
I do, yes. So we talked about your love blueprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And believing in what you want, believing in your blueprint. So what happens when along the way maybe you have not found that person that matches your blueprint and you start losing hope that there is that person out there, or that you can get what you have on your blueprint? How do you keep, I want to say hope, but how do you keep going, after having maybe multiple disappointments?
Okay. Multiple disappointments usually lead to multiple orgasms. Okay. Do you want to know why?
Why? Please
because
tell me.
Multiple disappointments are not disappointments. They're previews. So it's the way you word something. Okay, so let's say you go out and you meet a guy named David, and David doesn't work out. And then you meet a guy named Bill, and Bill doesn't work out. And you meet a guy named Tom, and Tom doesn't work out. Then you meet a guy named Jake, and Jake doesn't work out. Okay, it's the way you look at it. You meet a guy like named David, okay, and you go out with him, and you learn lots of great things, and you fall for each other, but it doesn't last due to whatever reasons it doesn't last. But he taught you something really amazing, something about yourself. There was a lesson that you needed to learn. Then you went to the next guy, Bill, and Bill taught you something as well also. Maybe Bill opened you up emotionally in a different way. Then Tom came along, and then Dick and Harry. You know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? So they all came along, and they all taught you something different. It wasn't a disappointment. It was a lesson that you needed to learn. There was something that they taught you. Look at them as messengers of love. Love is just a game. Love is just life, and love is just a preview. So just like when you watch a movie, there's a preview to that movie. Sometimes the preview is better than the movie, right? So the thing that I look at is that everybody I've ever dated up until this point in my life were just beautiful, amazing preview people. Whether it was a night, whether it was a week, whether it was a month, whether it was 3 or 4 tumultuous, torturous years, whatever it might be, every single person is there to give you a part of you that you need to learn and expand and grow. They're there to give you a lesson. So they're not disappointing you. There's no disappointments at all. So let's say, for instance, okay, when you do put yourself back out there, because it's coming, okay, you're going to sleep with somebody, he may or may not call you back. But if you look at it this way, instead of him being an asshole that didn't call you back, you need to look at him and go, oh my God, you need to email me, okay? David, it was unbelievable. I haven't had an orgasm like that in so long. He made me feel so beautiful. I wish I could have gotten more, but he doesn't want more. So you know what I would say? Great. He made you feel beautiful again. Everybody is a messenger. Everybody is there to share something with each other. Sure, there are people that come along and they do something that's not too nice to you, or maybe they're not nice and they ghost you a little bit, or maybe who knows what they might do. Yeah, those opportunities come up, but it gives you an opportunity to look deeper at yourself to see why you needed that lesson. It's the way that you think about things. It's the way you present yourself. It's the way that you ask yourself these questions. So, are you ever going to be disappointed again? No. It just didn't work out. And it's okay. But I learned A, B, and C. And you appreciate every single person that came in. Like, I appreciate you sitting here right now. I appreciate Maggie sitting here right now. I appreciate everything. There's no awkward moments in life at all. We are all here together on this journey to teach and show us all valuable, amazing, beautiful, loving, incredible lessons. Does that make sense?
It does, yes.
Any other follow-up questions to that rant?
Not to that particular one, no.
Okay, good. And no horizontal bump for you yet, okay? Until you clear that energy. Because you know what? I want to see you clear all that energy around you so you can be that erotic, passionate, beautiful woman that is like unbelievably showing on the surface. You walked into my house the other day for the seminar and all I saw was this beautiful, sensual, sexy woman. But you need to see that first. And you know that's there, but the second you see that, the power will be great and then you'll attract men that are your equal. Right now, you'll just get a guy that thinks you're fucking hot and you're not going to have a good horizontal bump with him at all. So if you've got questions at all, or if you just want to know whether or not I own more than one shirt, I strongly suggest you go to my website and check out what's going on there. I've got this really cool quiz on my website now. Are you unlovable or undateable? Okay, it's pretty interesting. A lot of people think they're either unlovable or undateable. Check it out, davidwygant.com. Subscribe down below and do me a favor. Do not do and give the horizontal bump to the asshole that basically does not promise you great horizontal bump back. See you soon.